the next question is, well, what does good look like? And that's a tough one. I don't know that I could tell you what is good in asset inventory, because, well, I would say if you know all the machines that you have, but how do you know? It's this unknown unknown.
I think it's so hard for us to see the entire environment and get the visibility 100% accurate at a point in time. Right? Things spin up, things spin down. People add, particularly in a large complex environment, if you're looking at 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 users, in 50, 60, 70 countries, in some of the environments that I've worked in, it's extremely tough, right?
One thing that's hard, I think, for everybody that has to do this measurement is it's rare that security has control over the inventory to start with.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you get IT or whoever controls that inventory to work with you to try to get it? Because you don't want to try to recreate the inventory. And that's one that it makes this a much harder task, but one that you have to face, and you've got to come to some degree of, I think, agreement with IT in this case.
But I think we have so much capability in terms of getting visibility and so much telemetry, that we can actually challenge them, their process and their inventories.
I was just going to add, challenge, really, when you look at all these different discovery processes that you have, including the third-party external scoring vendors and things like that, the vuln scanners that we all use and things like that. These are fundamentally discovery engines, right? And the output of that is, in fact, a challenge to the asset inventory owner of record, usually somebody in IT, where you're trying to challenge them around completion.
Given this fast-paced world we are in nowadays, right? We have microsegmentations. I can spin up a virtual machine in minutes, run one task. 3 hours later, the task is done, it's off. And in the 3 hours it was running, it was extremely vulnerable, dangerous whatsoever. I'm questioning since a couple of years if the approach of asset management in general is a race to which we can ever win. If this is at all achievable. And so, I think Rafa is spot on. Very interesting control. The more we know about it, the more we can do about it. But in a complex environment, I don't think this is feasible at all anymore.